Many of you have been participants in our earlier program. So you know the history of the growth of the Human Rights Defense International. We are active for the last about 6 years. We had a very small, humble beginning, and we began our activities when we came to know that one person, a practicing Hindu, when in Malaysia, when he died, he was buried, or he was forced to be buried as a Muslim in Malaysia. So that is how we began our activities. We raised our voice against this because the religious freedom is also one of the kind of respect which is required of the Indian community outside that began to trickle down. We are distributing this brochure. We have distributed this brochure, and most of the details of our programs are given here. So I would not like to go into the details of the programs that we have done, but I would like to emphasize one point. The point is that we firmly believe that human rights all over the world, of all the communities, of all the caste, creeds, religious denominations, they are absolutely indivisible. And they require to be protected. And the society has to be concerned about the step. We know that it's a small step, but it is nevertheless a step towards the creation of an atmosphere where the society begins to appreciate the need for respecting the human rights of all individuals. We have had many programs in the past. For example, Hindus in Pakistan. For example, many of us do not know that about 16%, 1/6 of the total population in Bhutan is forced to stay outside Bhutan. So we recently, about 3 months back, I don't remember the exact date, we had a very program, it was a very successful program about these people, the forgotten people of Bhutan. Similarly, on Kashmir we had a program. We had a program, awareness program for the atrocities, against the atrocities, raising our voice against the atrocities committed by Sri Lankan forces against Tamils. Similarly, that famous case of Professor Joseph, whose hand was cut because he said a question which was considered to be injurious to the sentiments of a certain community. His hand was cut, and we had a very successful program where his sister also addressed us. Not only these kind of issues, wherever the human rights are violated, we raise our voice. We move to the parliamentarians, we move to wherever the governments. Recently, in Bangladesh, certain Buddhist temples were destroyed. Then we had a big demonstration. More than 10 different Buddhist groups from all over India participated in this.
10 countries.
10 countries. 10 countries. At Bangladesh, we met the ambassador, the High Commissioner of Bangladesh, etc. Like we met the High Commissioner of Sri Lanka also. We raised what is better raised in the parliament. These are the kind of activities. Not only these, there are certain social issues also. Which are different from the normal run of issues. For example, the kind of difficulties which are faced by certain women in their living relationships, etc. So, there, Meera Kumar, the Speaker of the Parliament, then the Chief Justice Sudha Mishra, all of them participated. These are the kind of activities we participate, we deal in. So try to go through this, and then you will know the flavor of our activities. As a piece of information, I would say that please visit our website. Our website address is given here, www.HRDI.in. There were more than 10,000 visitors per month. More than 10,000. So kindly go through our website, kindly go through and kindly interact with us. We got an interactive website and all the information is there. So kindly go through. As I said, though we have a whole range of activities, but our focal activity, the loudspeaker is also making competitive noise.
कैमरा में आपका ब्लूटूथ ऑन
नहीं
मोबाइल
इसी के
मोबाइल पे मैसेज आता है.
You see, our focal activity is raising concerns, raising the issues, the legal, the social, the ethnic discrimination, etc. of the Indian diaspora. That is the people who are settled, people of Indian origin who are settled abroad. I mean, they are serving those countries with great loyalty, with great competence. Yet, at times they are forced to live at the margins of society, discriminated against, etc. So how to focus our attention on the diasporic issues? That is why, if you go through most of our programs, then the Indian diaspora, people of Indian origins, their concerns, that is reflected in most of our activities. So today also, this international conference today is also about the Indian diaspora. And we are very happy that we have invited Shri J.C. Sharma to chair this meeting today. Now, Mr. J.C. Sharma, I mean, apart from his links with the university in terms of matrimony, that is, he was married to Kavita Sharma, who was the principal of Hindu College earlier, right, who voluntarily there. But I would say that one of the most competent persons to address us on the diasporic issues is Mr. J.C. Sharma. He had been the foreign secretary earlier, had been the ambassador to various countries, but his lasting contribution is the creation of the concept of Pravasi Bharatiya. The whole concept was his creation, right from the question of evolving the idea to its implementation. And that is why he is naturally the most, I think the most pertinent person to talk about these issues. I need not give his introduction in detail. When he speaks, he will be his own introduction. But when we were talking, we were saying that how we date. I mean, if I have your permission, Sharmaji, I was saying that it was how to decide the date of this Pravasi Bharatiya. Then he told me that he thought about the various dates. I mean, the weather should be such that it should be a conducive weather where people don't feel too hot, too cold, etc., etc. So January, February should be this thing. So therefore, and he said that he was watching the movie. So actually, it was Gandhi. And there, when Gandhi lands in India, he comes out of the ship from Africa. Then he saw the date 9th January, 1914. 1914? 1901.
40. Yes.
14, yeah, that's what I said. 1914, that's what I said. 1914. And that's how the date stuck. And he gave that proposal, etc., to the government that this should be around the 9th January or so. That is why all this Pravasi Bharatiya, etc., that takes place in all these years. So therefore, he is the father and mother of this idea of Pravasi Bharati. And this today's program also is in collaboration with very romantic, I should not say romantically, but very artistically acronymed GOPIO. That is the Global Organization of People of Indian Origin. They were coming back from Kochi and they will be participating in the second session. Now with this introduction, I know that I have taken more time than was allotted to me. I welcome you again. And I would like particularly to emphasize that the response to our invitation as speakers has been tremendous. I mean, it has been overwhelming. It is causing certain administrative difficulties also how to allot time, etc. Because we were expecting lots of no's. I mean, we were fearing lots of no's, but we were very pleasantly surprised that we are having lots of yes for as speakers. So therefore, the time allocation, etc., we may not be able to do full justice to all the speakers as far as the time allocation is concerned, but we are extremely grateful to them that all the academics, people from Tezpur, people from JNU, people from Delhi University, very eminent academicians, principals, etc., law department, head of the law department, etc., Delhi University dean. So all of them are participating in this process. So we have to fix all these things in the span of about 2.5 hours. This is one. Thank you very much. And I think we must begin, Mr. Sharma, we must begin our presentation today with Mr. J.C. Sharma. So may I invite Mr. J.C. Sharma to kindly make a presentation. Thank you.